You're catching me from, my name is MD90. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notification to all so that you do not miss the uploads that come up. And the easiest way for you to navigate the channel is to head to the playlist. You'll find videos curated for you based on your interest. So if you're interested in the Critical podcast, you'll find a playlist for that. For news and trends, there's a playlist for that. Exclusive with MD90, a bunch of playlists that are created based on your interest. So the easiest way to navigate the channel is head straight to the playlist and you'll find what you're here for. Consider becoming a member of the channel. Right next to the subscribe button is a join button. You click on the join button so that you can become a member of the channel. You support the team on the production and a number of things that we're doing here, and we appreciate that. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Well, earlier on, if you remember, the U.S. Ambassador Gonzalez had issued a statement where it would be great to have HH declare his assets, U.S. Ambassador. So he made this statement. It must have been on Monday or thereabout. But it seems like even the UK ambassadors doubled down on over the same. So this was issued today, Saturday, 25th November, 2023. This is Woody, the UK ambassador. So use your voice, demand that your authorities commit to things that you want to see. Ages Woody. So within that statement, people have issued various responses. So Chief Yatari says only naive people would think Britain and America speak for them. These people these people only support their agenda, the agenda defending democracy in the disguise of defending democracy and human rights. Russia invades Ukraine to defend its territory from Western terrorist groups called NATO. The US, Britain, and other puppets raise arms to condemn and fight Russia in the name of fighting for the sovereignty of Ukraine. So pretty much he gives examples of the situation in Palestine and different people, situations there. He says before the elections, they supported President Hakainde Hichilema because they were sure he was going to give them everything they could ask for. Unfortunately, they have realized that at times HH listens to the Zambian people and does not want to do whatever they ask him to do. So be careful when you get excited about Western countries' criticism. So what Chivetai is simply trying to insinuate there to say, now that they've realized that they cannot bulldoze Hakainde Hichilema into doing their will, they seem to be turning against him. So that's what Chivetai is saying there, because it was clear they supported him in 2021. What has changed since then? And then obviously people respond to that. Malawi Wenda says, what's important is that what they are saying is what we want as well. So if their interests are in tandem with ours, so that's okay. He says it's okay even if they are pushing their own agenda, as long as their agenda aligns with what we want as the Zambian people. That's his personal statement there, Isaac Mwenda. He says it's okay because everything they're saying is in tandem with what he wants or we want, according to his statement. More people just respond to that. And then someone says, what is wrong with this is Mawele? He says, but what is wrong with asset declaration of our leaders? Is it not even in our constitution? Poverty will continue to mislead us, but tayari. So simply saying, it's already in the constitution. Let's just abide by it. Further on, Malsamp also weighed in on the issue. So diplomats speak out on the corruption. HH must declare his assets today, says the American envoy, as he questions Esther Lungu's $400,000 US. So he highlights that statement, and then he says Abanabo, which simply is these people also. That's Malsamp saying Abanabo Gonzalez, US ambassador. Is it not that Madam Esther Lungu's $400,000 US matter is in court already? Is it not subjudicial or offense to comment on a matter that is in court? And more from a representative of a country that speaks loudest on the rule of law and respect of the courts. So it says this is prejudicial for these ambassadors to start issuing such statements when the cases are still in court, especially where he highlights the issue of Esther Mungu, there's $400,000 issue. And then someone, Josh simply responds to Mausamba, what do you know about the rule of law? Pretty much responding to with regard to the event that he hosted on October 24th of the PF convention, says it was even against the law. That's what that individual says there. Whilst the UPND UK chapter responds to that, thank you, sir. One Zambia, one people, politics aside, when it comes to our foreign stance, so pretty much he says, in as much as we want these ambassadors to have a free run in the country, but when they are messing with our sovereignty, we should stand as one Zambia, one nation. So in this regard, to say these statements that are coming from the ambassadors should be treated as such. Because I remember at some point, the Zambia chased out a US ambassador who had endorsed certain rights that we do not align with as a nation. Yeah, so I don't know how it will play out for these two individuals. Let's see how it plays out, because the UPND has played it well. No statement has been issued in response to the ambassadors. I'm pretty sure they're going to be summoned at State House by the president or someone in high office, trying to find what's going on and have an interaction with them in private or diplomatically, unlike going tit for tat on social media. So we'll wait and see how it plays out. But the US and the UK are always involved in local politics, wherever they are. They don't just keep quiet. If you remember, at some point last year, they even issued a statement where they said there was a possible attack that was going to happen in Johannesburg. And then they issued this statement on their social media prior to even engaging the local security wings of South Africa. So you find that they've got the intel, instead of sharing with the security firms in South Africa, they decided to publish it. So you find that the authorities were seeing the statement just like the general public. So South Africa did not take that well. So we'll wait and see how it plays out anyway. Another issue that's going on in Malawi, which Mausamba says to. So Malawi's president, Lazarus Chakwera, and his government to send their youth to work in Israel farms, more like to become African historical plantation, labor slaves of 1852, or get killed fighting Palestine, Africa civil. So I don't know, it seems like Malawi is about to send its youths to Israel. We're yet to find out what's going on. And then someone says, Shongwe Chalo simply says, Malawi is not a country. It just forces things. If I get serious, I can chase them from my province and make it a farm. It's just that I'm a Christian. So there's this always joke that goes back and forth between Malawi and Zambia. We say they are like our poor cousins, more like. So that's where that joke is coming from Chalwe. Says I can simply turn it into a province and a farm. What is Chufeteari? Chufeteari is doing the most, trying to get in the good books with the UPND, but it seems like they are just not rejecting him. I mean, they're just rejecting him. He's tried his best to be in good books there. If you listen to his recent videos and posts, he's trying to align with the government, but the damage that he had done to President Hakainde Hichilema in the build-up to the 2021 elections was just too much. So in as much as the president would like to forgive him, the people around the president wouldn't allow it because he did damage. So I don't know. So in this statement, he simply says, I could not resist. Who am I not to enjoy? I could not resist dancing to this one. That's the Yomap's new song. And then Minangufie, public lawyer. I'm quiet. And then he says he's 27 years old. That's a joke. I am drinking with some civil servants from force headquarters. We are now drinking together, not to kulalonga na famous Onse. So pretty much he says, now I'm drinking with these people from force headquarters. And unlike the situation where they're always arresting me, we need to sort out the debt mountain left by the PF. And then he laughs out loud. Let's just be nice to each other and focus on developing the country, not these insults. Teakari. So, and then that's a video of him dancing. He's trying as much as possible to get into the UPND, but they're not having it. This is like the second year he's tried this route. The problem is that when he sees that they are not accepting him, he turns up and then he starts going against the president. So that's why people say he's an hired gun that can go fire either way. So you find that if someone does something good or they start paying him from the PF, he will start going hard on the UPND and the president. So he's an hired gun, pretty much. That's what it is. Good morning, President. I'm beginning to love your rebranding. So pretty much someone responds to say, Raymond responds to him to say, I like what Had is doing. No, he's trying so hard. He's trying so hard to get in the good books with the UPND. Let's wait and see how it plays out. But even if the president, Hakainde wants to forgive him, it's very difficult. People around him will not allow it. And then also the PF obviously doubling down. This is the interaction that the president had in Kasama yesterday, where he bought mini meal for everyone that was in ShopRite. And then the PF simply responds to that, say, Tantamen is now like he was against distributing money and things to people. Now he's literally doing the same thing. That's what the PF respond to that post. So that's what's going on. And then also, this is the individual, Dukwenya Matomola is famous and known. He's the guy during the build up to the 2021 elections, the one who had gone with the boxer and then protesting at the University of Zambia, doing that. But he's been having run-ins with the party officials. So he put up a statement, a live video actually, not just a statement. He went live and then says, Honorable Garin Kombo and his permanent secretary have a car wash on the road reserve on the ring road. Why are they demolishing my car wash? So he's been having issues with this car wash that he's been running. And then now he insinuates to say even Garin Kombo and his permanent secretary have a car wash. Why is it that they're destroying his and not theirs too? So it seems like this is a new formula that these UPND cadres are using to say if they cannot access authorities, they simply start going ranting on social media, and then obviously they get the response that they want, and it works. So I don't know how it will work for this particular individual, because he had tried this with Sylvia Masewa, and then she simply says, you cannot say you helped me win the elections in Chongwe. You are not even there. I've got people that have helped me win those elections, and I've always rewarded them. So you individual, just because you're part of the UPND, you cannot come and claim to say you helped me. So she blasted them in short. So Sylvia Masewa blasted him. I don't know how Garin Kombo is going to take this thing that is done. We wait and see how it plays out. But overall, it seems like everyone is getting a hang of it to say once they go live, they get the response that they want from the president and the party, which is not a good formula. We wait and see how his attempt works. But his car wash has been demolished. So he says Garin Kombo has the same car wash on the same road. Why is it his has been demolished?